Doon 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 doon. What? Dog? 100 already? Yo! We just started. Why are there 100 people here? What's going on? Doon 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 doon. Peak fiction, dude. I don't even know where to begin, boys. I don't even know where to begin, yo. I'm so hyped, bro. I am ready for some goatness. Oh man, what a week. Hold on, where's the camera at? Is that it? Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, it has come to my attention. Let me switch this over here. It has come to my attention. Y'all see the lighting outside, yo? Is that my dog Sabo? Is it Ace? Who is it, man? Who's providing this sunlight from all the way from down yonder? Yo, we looking good. I don't know if we've ever looked this good on camera before, man. This is crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, it has come to my attention from like Monday morning that what I'm about to read is about to be something crazy. And I have to give a massive thank you to every single person who reached out, because your boy is going into this spoiler free. And because of that, it's a great time. Because I was also told that this is going to be the final chapter of the year until our normal Christmas release. So every single year we always have our Christmas release chapter, right? That comes around the Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, or like the day after. But this is going to be the last chapter of like calendar 2022. And if that's the case, Oda's about to finish off the year on some heat. Is that what you're telling me? Ladies and gentlemen, this has, even without this chapter, I have no idea what's in store. I'm going to assume it's going to be some peak. But even if this chapter never existed, this is, without question, the best year ever to be a fan of our beloved series, man. 2022 is about to come to a close after I read this. And of course, because of that, we're going to do our chapter of the year stuff, episode of the year stuff, but it gets you a little emotional thinking about it, just how crazy this year has been. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, in my escapades of doing my finals in the past couple of days, I've had the lowest of lows, the highest of highs. I've traveled to 860 million parallel universes. I've gone to the magic school bus that's allowed me to meet about 4 billion different species from all different types of eras. I've gone to the Mayans, the Incas, the president from 1776, all the way down to the emperors of the early 1000s, man. I went to the Dark Ages that we don't even know anything about that inspired the Void Century. I was clasping hands with the individuals who created literature in the first place. And in every single one of those eras, in every single one of those parallel universes, and in all of those different scenarios, there was one universal fact that reigning at the top, defending, undisputed, unrivaled, peakest of the peak, goatest of the goat, was the best-selling manga in history. And it feels so good to say that, man. If that's the last time we're saying that until Christmas Day, then it's gonna feel so good, ladies and gentlemen, because what we're about to read is the latest installment in that Egghead Island greatness. What we're about to read today is the latest installment in the final saga in which Oda is cooking like he's never done so before. And this is a man who's already reached the peak, and now we know that peak doesn't even exist. Does Oda even have a peak? I don't know, but I want to see it because, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to read the second best-selling comic of all time. The one, the only, chapter 1069, 1069, uno, cero, seis, nueve of 1 Peace, dude. I'm feeling good, bro. I'm feeling good. I finished my finals. It is time to read the GOAT, ladies and gentlemen. This entire week, have been off of every single social media site because when certain people reach out, that's when I know we out of there. So besides the World Cup, it has just been finals and my anime. Like last night I finished Romantic Killer, really nice, sweet little show on anime on Netflix. Really great stuff. But besides that, I haven't been able to... Bro, even when Portugal was going ham, I was like, dude, I just want to talk about this. And I had to keep it to myself because I was like, I can't go on any of the sites. And I can't go anywhere. Not when something apparently is going crazy, right? So I don't have my laptop up. All I know is that I'm just ready to read some Peak, ladies and gentlemen. So let me get my laptop. The peg leg is ready, all right? I'm still in hurt. I'm still in pain. But the greatest medicine ever created is the best-selling manga in history. So give me a second. Let me get the laptop. Let me turn on the second camera. Because, man, I'm not ready, ladies and gentlemen. Like I told y'all, every single time that I get a massive amount of requests to get off social media, I genuinely come into these things terrified. But this one is more excitement because... Oh, let me turn on the camera. This one is more excitement just due to the fact that it's going to be the final chapter of the year. And I'm coming off of finals. So it's like, all I want is to read some goatness, bro. And, shout out to everybody stopping by. This is the middle of the day stream, man. So, I truly appreciate y'all for stopping by. Please let me know. Did I just do that whole intro with no audio? Please let me know if audio's good. Let me know if audio's... Did my laptop die? No, it was never on to begin with. My laptop got Lucci. My laptop was never on to begin with. Imu-sama's already moving? What's going on? Bro, this thing was off the whole day? Did no one come into my room? What is going on? Oh, well, I guess we're going to have to wait here, ladies and gentlemen. So, is the audio good? Okay, audio's good. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you for letting me know the audio's good. Bro, the laptop never existed to begin with, bro. This is how you know that, dude, what is going on? So, until this thing boots up, let me tell y'all an interesting bit of information. So, might as well do a shameless plug. Ladies and gentlemen, while this thing is starting up, we're going to be doing our chapter of the year stuff very, very soon. I'm going to put out the poll probably next week for the favorite chapters of the year. It's going to be either this weekend or next week for the favorite chapters of the year stuff. So start forming your lists and whatnot. We'll see if this chapter manages to affect that, but I'm very much looking forward to seeing all this. Bro, my laptop legitimately restarted from scratch. It just never existed to begin with. This is crazy, dude. Okay. See, I should have done a check, but you know something? Literally, the moment I got home, I turned on the stream. I hit start streaming, and then I just left. I just left. I hit start streaming. I made sure I got some water and all that stuff, and then I came back into the room, and that's whenever I saw there was 100 people in here already. I was like, all right, well, dude, my laptop is legitimately rebooting. Okay, so I can access the internet now. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, boys. Okay. I'm so hyped, man. Website. Let me see. Where's One Piece? Is One Piece the first one? One Piece is the first one. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen! Let me go ahead and turn. I'll bring this with me. Let me... Checking... I got a Mid-Florida ad? Come on, TCB, bro. Hey... Y'all trying to make me an accountant? Y'all trying to tell me to make some money today? I got a bank advertisement over here. Regardless, we continue. I think that should be good right there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. One Piece chapter 1069. Oh, man, dude. Keto your taco with Guerrero. Eddie? Rest in peace to one of the greatest to ever do it. Eddie Guerrero. Keto your zero net carbs and zero sugar, zero regrets. I'll tell you who's going to have zero regrets for real. All One Piece fans. With what we're experiencing right now, we're living life with zero regrets, ladies and gentlemen. And then apparently a family fun on Paramount Plus. I've never used Paramount Plus in my life, but hey, if they want to sponsor the channel, fine with me. Fine with me. Chapter 1069, we owe all there is to desire. We owe all there is to desire. What a chapter title. So, that's very interesting. I don't even know what to make of that. We look over and we get to see... presented by Lufeld Mads. And here we see Tugboat. For that one VHS I have somewhere in this house. We have the Tug Steamboat here in the background. And not the Ricky Steamboat either. A rope. And then we got a Legend Man right here. A philanthropic endeavor of Lone Shark King Lufeld Mads' Laboratory of Peace. So, Legend Man Lufeld rocking his thing. You know, it looks like he's stealing a bit of Crocodile's drip if you ask me. That's just my honest opinion. You know, he's rocking the Sig. He's got the slick back hair. He's got the Armani suit. Even got a glass of wine. I don't know what he's doing cosplaying Crocodile, but I respect it. I respect it, Lufeld. Keep cosplaying goats. He probably saw the massive amount of money on this man's head. He was like, yeah, if I turn myself in, will I make the money? Who knows? Who knows? But he's cosplaying Crocodile, and I respect him for it. I respect him. So let's see. Wow, a hot sandwich master. Watch it turn anything around you into a toasty sandwich. So Oda's hungry. He needs some food in his system. This is like the 4th week in a row. Or I swear it's been like a couple of weeks where this man's just been talking about food. Like, bro, somebody feed Oda. I know my man said he starves himself for ideas. That he starves himself to bring us equality. But my man is hungry, dog. Somebody feed the man. We got barbecue grills. We got ramen, and now we got some hot sandwiches. Brother, somebody feed my boy, bro. Like, legit, dog. Somebody please feed the man. Let's get into the chapter. Yeah! Egghead and Chaos. They got Dr. Atlas. Lucci. Intruders. Look at Robert D. So we got Jinbei rocking the Hawaiian suit. Intruders. Why is Cypherpole doing this? So we got S-Bear in the back. Chopper. Then you got the King lifting Jewelry Bonnie. Why is Cypherpole doing this? Come on. Bro, a part of me was like, we might go around the world. Because whenever you receive that many, like, requests to go out and what's that called? And get off social media, my first instinct is like, we're going around the world, right? But I was like, yo, this! Please stay here, bro. Please stay here. It's Rob Lucci! They're really after Vegapunk? I love how Jinbei's just nonchalant about it because he wasn't there originally. But Chopper, just like Usopp, just like Nami's like, yo, I remember how big of a savage this guy was in Eddie's lobby, man. What are you doing here, pigeon guy? Yeah, the same pigeon guy that caught that L to the Jet Gatling, man. In one of the greatest fights of all time. That is still to this day one of my most rewatched anime episodes. Episode 309. That was just the episode, bro. And then I remember in the Kaizoku fansubs version, it would have like the rainbow colors. Jetto! It would have the jet, and it was like a bunch of different colors. Gatalinga! Man, yo, that was the GOAT, bro. You realize this is a government island. And you even have my boy Hattori cuckooing in the background. You know that gives Lucci an automatic like plus 10 boost. Oh yeah, guess we're the ones out of place here. Luffy, let's hurry and head up. Dearie me, the straw... It's gotta be Kaku, of course. Dearie me, the Straw-Hat Pirates, a.k.a... Bro, Luffy better call him Usopp. Bro, please. Bro, Luffy better call this man Usopp, bro. Dearie me, the Straw-Hat Pirates, and looks like they're with Jewelry Bonnie. Well, that's that, Lucci. We can't lay a hand on them. Straw Hat's officially... They know! Kaku! Kaku's like, yo. Kaku's like, damn, relax. Do you know who we're dealing with here? We ain't dealing with the 5th Emperor. We ain't dealing with just a regular pirate. We're not dealing with a man who, after defeating us, had 300 mil in his head. No. No. We are dealing with an emperor of the sea, dog. Stop playing with my boy. Kaku's just looking out for Lucci. Kaku's like, brother, waiting for some backup? Send a couple admirals? You know? Send someone who's on a power high, but that ain't me. Kaku's like, I know what he did. I know what he did back when he was just a youngling. A young cup. When he just developed Gear Second, I saw what he did in the cut. We don't want to mess with that right now, brother. We ain't trying to mess with that man right now. Kaku with sense. Kaku has more common sense than any character in these panels here. I can promise you that. We can't engage him without orders. Look after Bonnie, Jinbei. Bro, Luffy probably... Luffy does his body! That's right, emperors have considerable backing behind them. Even a small tiff can flare up into an all-out war. Contact the Navy. Yes, ma'am. Hey. Luffy looks over. Oh, he sees Dr. Atlas. And I remember you guys were telling me last week Luffy would see Dr. Atlas and remember the fact that Dr. Atlas was the one who gave him food. And we know what Luffy does for individuals who give him food. It's her. Dr. Atlas on the floor, that kid from before. And yo, Dr. Atlas, that Rokugan absolutely sent Dr. Atlas to the Flagnards. To the Flagnards. That kid from before, this is awful. I'm aware of the consequences. That said. Yo, Lucci, don't even think about it, dog. Don't even think about it. I see your veins popping. You know, and I respect that from you. I really do. I respect the ambitious nature. I respect Robert D. Lucci as an individual. He's not going to back down even in the face of an emperor. I respect it. But yo, you better think about the consequences, dog. You better think about what's going to happen. Chopper, do what you can for it. I'll try, but I think this is more Frankie's forte. So, of course... Wait, what? So, is he saying that because Frankie will be able to, like, fix something that he's unable to? That's very strange for Chopper to say that for somebody who's sick. I'm going to assume it means because we're on a futuristic island. Regardless, keep out of this. It's government's... Yo, Luke... Lucci ain't backing down, dog! Keep out of this, it's government business. That kid gave us food. And we look over and we see Lucci with an angered expression on his face. Navy... We're going to McDonald's? Oh, we're going to McDonald's! I need oxygen. I need oxygen. I choked on my water the moment I saw the Big Mac. Oh, man. Yo. McDonald's headquarters. I feel like I've seen this place more than I have, like, Nami. The Straw Hat Pirates are on Egghead. What in the flying planet is going on? Things keep getting messier, and here we have Akainu sitting in the chair. We know, just based on what happened a couple chapters ago, we know how bad this man must want to leap out this seat and want to go do something about Mr. Dragonomusco. Alright? Is Vegapunk on to CP0? Afraid so, they had to force their way in. You'd think those brats would consult me before declaring war. So they did this without Akainu knowing. You think those brats would consult me before declaring war? That is a very interesting line of dialogue. So, Clifford the Big Red Dog, if Vegapunk has cut a deal with the Straw Hat, that's a major blow to our military superiority. Where's Kizaru? He's already... Y'all were right, man. Oh, y'all were cooking. Oh, Borsalino's on the way. Wait, bro. So we're literally gonna have Sabaody taking place here. So, I mean, not literally. I don't ever expect them to get pwned like that ever again. But the simple fact of the matter remains that you guys were cooking last week. I was like, yo, I don't know if Kizaru would show up. What? I mean, I understand he always shows up with Sentomaru, right? There's a connection's always there. But y'all were cooking. Y'all had the paprika. Y'all had the salt. You were cooking within the kitchen. I just didn't see it. I didn't see the vision. That's my apologies. To everyone in the comment section last week, that I doubted. Y'all were cooking. Y'all were cooking. He's already left for Egghead as planned. So, we cut over to McDonald's for us to gain two very key pieces of information. That Kizaru's on the way, and apparently the brats, which I'm going to assume are CP0, did not consult with Akainu. So, we're already starting to see the conflict happening within the Marines. And I love this because, of course, we've all, from the moment I entered the community, a major plot point we all expected to happen within the final saga is the inner workings of the Marines changing at the end of the series, right? In order for that to happen, conflict needs to happen, right? Within the system itself, and we got to see that, of course, starting off in Marineford with Kobe challenging the authority, but that's going to be a common thing down the line. So if we have even CP0 not consulting with Akainu, then that just goes to show that really is what we're going to be dealing with end of the series. Tell Lucci to wait for the Marines to arrive. You think Lucci's waiting? When one of his rivals, the individual who gave him the fat L, the fat jet Gatling, is in front of him, son? If he waits for him, that ain't the Lucci I know. That ain't the Lucci I know. He's not to engage with Straw Hat under any circumstances. I love this so much, y'all. Because now we're hearing from Kaku and from Akainu that Monkey D. Luffy is an Emperor, son. This is an individual that we need, like, backup, bro. We need to send an Admiral to go deal with this, man. I love that so much, bro. Because it is the consequences of what we had just experienced at Wano flourishing right here. Like, brother, we just took out Kaido. You better believe that we're pulling up here Emperor status. They're treating us as the same individual, or the same type of way they would treat like a Whitebeard, a Shanks, a Big Mom, you know? Like, we have that treatment to us now, so they're sending bare minimum one Admiral. So they're certainly Borsalino with that. So it's like, come on, bro. So Kizaru is on the way. Where's my Santa hat, bro? Kizaru's on the way, dog. Is he going to show up in this chapter? Is he going to show up in this chapter, or is he going to arrive late like Kuma? Egghead New World, we're back. Crash. What? Something's happening here. Wait, Luffy, don't start yet. Luffy's going? You'd better be sure you want to do this, Luffy. What's happening? Holy Flagnars, bro, what's going on? We just see a bunch of explosions, a bunch of... What in the world is that? Bro, what is that in the background? The other thing looks like it's... What do you even call that? This is something from, like, Digimon, dude. What in the world? They'll consider this a major incident. It already is. Is that Lucci? I can't tell, bro. This man Lucci has like a cape and his back rocking something. No. Bro, if that's Lucci... Oh, bro, G, bro, not the G. Did he go into Gear 5, dog? Bro, he went Gear 5 right off the bat? Wait, bro. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. I gotta look at the facts. Bro, if that is Gear 5, bro, any chapter with Gear 5 is infinity out of 10. Y'all know, for me, dog, a Shanks, Blackbeard, Whitebeard, that's a 40 out of 10 chapter. Gear 5? Yo, Gear 5 is greatest of all time out of 10. What the heck, did Lucci guy always look like that? So that in the Lucci form? Because I was like, what in the flying Flemish even call it? I thought that was Snake Man at first. But then I was like, no, Snake Man doesn't look like that. So you have Lucci right here in the middle. Then you got the goat with the coat. I'm going to assume it's the one on top just based on the sandals. This is the goat with the coat in Gear 5. Oh my god. Did that Lucci guy always look like that? What speed? This is a rare sight. Oh, it's his awakening. Most awakenings one power sent to overwhelm the user's mind, but this. What in Aunt Jemima's pancakes is that? This man has black flames going around. He looks raw. Oh, Lucci's awakened. Bro. Yo, Lucci. Oh, I wasn't familiar with his game. Oh, my bad, Lucci. Oh, Robert D, I wasn't familiar with this game. Oh, what do you call this? You're not the only one who's gotten stronger, Straw Hat. Brother, look, it's like hybrid form. He's... Oh. Lucci looking fresh. Oh, yo, it's literally fire. Cat fruit model leopard awakened form. Lucci, stand down. We still don't have permission. Yo, Lucci's looking mad raw, dog. Yo, looking fresh. Oh my god. Dude, he even has the same thing like the cloud, except it's made of flames. Dude, this looks so cool, bro. Oh, no. It's his awakening. I should have thought of that when I saw the dang thing. Obviously, he would have a new form. Shaka, is he on screen? The what? Real Shonen! Wait! Is he on screen? The White Warrior! That can only mean one man! That can only mean one man, bro! That can only mean one individual, dog! It's the real Vegapunk. How did he get up here so fast? You wouldn't happen to know the story behind Straw's transformation. Do tell. So, it's official. It's official. Oh, bro, if this is... if we see Gear 5th. If we see Gear 5th, dog, I don't care what else comes out this week, next week, the week before. To take a break. To take a break. This is all I need. This is gonna feed me for generations to come. I'll be able to feed my children with this, bro. I'll feed my children's children, then their children, then my ancestors before me. That is how much I will peak if I see Gear 5th in this chapter, bro. I promise, dog. You wouldn't happen to know story behind from transformation detail. We're not really sure, to be honest. Isn't it one of his gum powers? That's funny. You see, there's no mention of any gum fruit in the old Devil Fruit Encyclopedia. So the gum fruit just didn't exist. So, in actuality, from the very beginning of time, the gum fruit was always the Nika no Mi. So is he about to say it? I mean, you say that, but that's what Luffy's always called it. How sublime. He looks just like that god. He knows. Oh, he knows! He looks just like that god described in the ancient texts. The god. Are you see now? That's just the goat. It is! Oh, oh, my knee. I'm gonna be feeling this tomorrow. But I don't care. Yo, I'm putting on every Santa hat I have ever owned. I'm putting on everything that I have ever had. Where's my phone finger? Oh. The greatest of all. Hold on, bro. What did I call Reen the other day? Hold on, bro. I'm pausing the reaction. Hold on, bro. Let me reach into my archives. What did I call Reen Schwarzer the other day? Hold on, man. Where is it? Ladies and gentlemen? Hold on, bro. I gotta deliver a speech, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen. Give me one moment of your time, because this is Gear 5. This is Nika, alright? And Nika only deserves the greatest. Monkey D. Goatman, in the form where, in verbatim, within this text, it states, that is where I am most free. The greatest of all time. Ladies and gentlemen, unrivaled, undisputed, uncontested, unquestioned, undoubted, unquestionable, unequivocal, undeniable, unmistakable, certain, clear-cut, definite, confirmed, absolute, recognized, irrefutable, and acknowledged. Ladies and gentlemen, we are looking at the greatest to have ever done it. Rocking the all-white, the warrior, el guerrero de la liberación. Bro, who in the flying flagnars would have expected Luffy to go Gear 5 against Lucci? I thought he was going to just use Conqueror's Coding and end it there. But we're going to be blessed. I speak of the warrior of liberation. Oh, I need a towel, bro. It is hot, dog. I am sweating harder than I've ever sweat. The last time I sweat this hard was when Lucia happened. Woo! Oh, man. Oh, dude, I don't even have to read anymore, man. This is infinity out of 10, bro. I don't even care, dog. Let's look at him, bro. He's happy. He's laughing. My goat. I speak of the warrior of liberation whose antics could bring a smile to anyone's lips. Also known as the Sun God Nika. Dog! He starts laughing. Nika? I've never heard that name. Naturally, it's been wiped from history. He looks down and laughs. Dog, Lucci's about to get them. I dare him to even look in Luffy's direction. And yet, as long as people say... He looks over, and the eyes pop out of the head. It's all of our favorite Tom and Jerry, Flintstones, all of those packed into one pack. It feels so good to see Gear 50, y'all. I promise, bro. I promise. And yet, as long as people's desires persist. Oh, so that's where the title comes from. And as long as people's desires persist, such a thing will never cease to be. We owe all there is to desire. Lucci is trying his hardest to hit Luffy. Luffy fell asleep, laughed, looked over, then placed his head like a bowling pin on top. This is why Gear 5 is the GOAT. Undeniable. For instance, we all there is to desire. For instance, the devil fruits. Huh? Devil fruits, as we call them, appear to manifest a desired next step in the potential evolution of life. Is this origin of fruit time? So, bro, we were right. We were right when the prediction that we had at the beginning of Egghead Island is when Luffy goes Gear 5th. If he does go Gear 5th, that's where we'll learn the origin of fruits. Is it origin of fruits time? As we call them, appear to manifest a desired next step in the potential evolution of life. Gee, I wish I could do X, or if only we could do Y. Fruit powers actualize such wishes. Each one showcases a different possibility for the future of humanity. Lucci goes in, he attempts to strike at Gear 5th. Go with the goat, man. These deviations are, of course, unnatural. They redo panel for panel, verbatim, as if I was looking back when I first got into One Piece, back when I was but a youngling, and I saw Luffy and Lucci throwing hands. When one was in hybrid form, the other was a Gear 2nd, and they would have those moments where their fists would hit. As if I was looking at one of those panels now. Instead, it's Awakened Lucci versus Gear 5th, dog. We're seeing Gear 5th. The deviations are, of course, unnatural, so it makes sense that they attract the ire of Mother Nature. The sea itself. That is fascinating to me. These deviations are, of course, unnatural, obviously, so it makes sense that they attract the ire of Mother Nature, which is the sea itself. One who has eaten a fruit lives a totally alien existence. That is interesting line. Interesting line. Born out of limitless permutations of imagination. That pretty much exemplifies Gear 5th right there. Born out of limitless permutations of imagination. So what is he trying to say with that in regards to fruits? That's my theory, at least. Whether you believe there's a God out there or not, one thing's for sure: we live in a wondrous world. And here we see them just boxing. And Sanji, Frankie, Usopp, they just can't believe what they're seeing. I can't believe what I'm seeing. We're seeing Awakened Lucci fighting Gear 5th Luffy, who said, I'm not going to Gear 2nd, I'm not going to Gear 3rd, I'm not even going Gear 5th. I'm sorry, not Gear 5th, Gear 4th, Bound Man, Snake Man, whatever. I'm going straight to my peak. I'm going straight to become the warrior of liberation. Yo, this panel right here is like, if I could still put thumbnails as manga panels before we used to, like now we'll get white for that. But back in the day when we could, that'd be my thumbnail right then and there, man. Right there, son. Yo, so in one page we see Luffy and Lucci boxing, and at the same time we find out more about the origin of fruits. So, of course, now this is very interesting though, because it appears that fruits and hockey have a very similar manifestation process, where devil fruits, of course, now is manifesting desire, whereas fruits is manifesting one's will. That is very, very interesting. And of course, desire can lead to the imagination, as he calls it, because we can desire to be something, but will we have the will to see it actually happen, right? So, for example, like as a child, of course, wanting to have the desire to fly, you have the desire to, like, Shadow Clone Jutsu as an Naruto fan or whatever, right? It's like you have the desire to do that, and what fruits allow you to do is to manifest those desires. And then, of course, they attract the sea itself. Excuse me, dog. My body's now starting to reject all this speak. Goodness, but one who has eaten a fruit lives a totally alien existence, born out of limitless permutations of imagination. Luffy and Lucci boxing. They clash here, and it looks like it's Conquerors, but I don't think Lucci is Conquerors. If he does, the Black Knights. But it looks like just it's a hockey clash. So they go in, they crack the heavens themselves, obviously, because they go with the code. How many Dope Piece presents is this? 1, 2, now we're getting a third one? Sentomaru! It's Sentomaru! This is supposed to be my day off. Bro, what is happening? Gear 5th, Awaken Lucci, Kizaru's coming, Hancock. Oh, look at me! Oh! Yo, bro. Oda, stop. Oda, stop. Oda, stop. You can only cook so much. Somebody get the man out of the kitchen. They're already dead. It's over. Pack them up. The chapter was already peak fiction when I saw Gear 5th. The chapter already solidified its greatness in the history of the medium when I saw Gear 5th fighting Wake and Lucci. And now Sentomaru pops up with a young Mihawk, a young Hancock, and a young Jinbei. Ready to go up and like, so I want to just stop, bro. Stop, please. It's over. It's over. We don't need any more. It's already peak. We're already ascending. I'm already in space, son. I'm already grasping for air. I'm on Uranus. I'm on Neptune. I'm on Jupiter. Relax. Oda, come on, man. We can only take so much. I have every Santa hat. I have the phone finger. The chapter rating can't get any higher. I'm going to have to create a new rating. Oh my god, bro. Whew. Brother. I'm about to pass out, bro. We've had three double-page spreads. Egghead Island. Original fruits. Brother. Yo, as far as I'm concerned, look. You know what? Let's continue reading. Let's continue reading, man. I can't. I can't, bro. I can't. I'm taking off my glasses. I gotta see those with my own two eyes. At this point, I gotta see those with my own two eyes. Pirates are the enemy, so I just gotta back up CP0, right? Not quite Sentomaru. The CP0 agents are actually after my life. Sorry to spring this on you, but can you chase them off? Wouldn't that make me a traitor? True, this is a big decision, so it's gonna be up to Sentomaru to make that decision. I love that. From a storytelling standpoint, I love that. Yo, Mihawk, Hancock, and Jin. Bro, look at Mihawk rocking Yoru, though, son. He looks so fire, dog. No pun intended. No pun intended. As a matter of fact, no, all puns intended. All puns intended at this point. Never mind me, Sentomaru. I only took you in when you were starving. Please do whatever you feel right. So, Vegapunk is putting the decision up in his court. Like, he's leaving the ball in his court. He's like, yo, you do it. Twist my arm. Why don't you? Dude, Hancock is Dude, I need Hancock and Luffy to meet so bad. So bad. Just so that we can know. First and foremost, get a very comedic moment, like Fresno said. And number two, that'll give us an inclination as to like how much of their original personalities remain whenever they see, in that situation, it'll be obvious, right? This will be tricky. He's got three, dog. You know what it has to do with three? Blackbeard was struggling against one. This will be tricky. He's got 3 Seraphims. S-Bear, take one out. So we're gonna have Seraphim versus Seraphim? It's no use, Kaku. We're at a handicap here. S-Bear, get rid of those suits. Fiddlesticks! That's me right now. Fiddlesticks. Can we get much higher? So high. I forgot that his orders trump the authority chip we have. Kaku and the squad go in. The S-Bear just goes, wow. Yeah, the command hierarchy for the pacifists isn't in our favor. Besides, they can't take orders via transponder snail. So it's not like the 5 elders can help. Pacifist command hierarchy. Gorosei, Dr. Vegapunk, Sentomaru, and then anyone with an authority chip. So I'm glad they gave that to us because I was wondering. So the 5 elders have the final say. That is very interesting that the 5 elders are going to be the last ones. That's actually going to come in very key. Very, very key. Because I guarantee you there's going to come a point in time where one of the Seraphims are going to be doing something, doing whatever, and it's going to be against what the Gorosei want them to do, and they're going to be like, nah, wipe them. Just turn, and you better go out and box, let's just say whether it's Luffy, right? Let's just say Mihawk and or Hancock is like, no, we're not going against that one. They can take the Seraphim and be like, no, you're turning, you're twisting, and you're doing this. That would actually create for a very emotional situation as well. So I like that this has been showcased to us. That it's the 5 elders, then Vegapunk, then Sentomaru, and then anyone with the chip. Come to think of it, destroying one of these gizmos would be a big loss for the government. Wouldn't it kill you to look before you leap, Lucci? And poison. It's literally Gear 5. I have reread from chapter 1043 to like chapter 1049 so many times because all I want in my existence is Gear flipping 5, man. And we got it. He's flexing. Gomu Gomu no Mole Pistol. He like kind of turns, reaches down into the ground, places his fist into the ground, and uppercuts it like he's Kakashi doing the headhunter attack. Lucci gets hit. He's bleeding. Let's move S-Snake, take the lead Straw Hats, or lead the Straw Hats to the vacuum rocket and see them safely through the Frontier Dome. So they actually are going to help the Straw Hats. S-Hawk, S-Shark suppress CP0. And look at Hancock. Oh, see, look, we're already leading to it. So, officially, all 3, the CP0 is going to get wiped out. They're fighting Gear 5th Luffy, and the Seraphims. The 5 elders are going to have to do something about it, or Kizaru. Chopper, are my eyes playing tricks on me? I thought he looked familiar. Those brown guys look like ex-warlords. Don't tell me they cloned us. Hey, brown guys, that's me. I'm the brown guy. I'm an ex-warlord. And I'm a Gear 5th tart. Oh, this brown man right here. Weighing 100 and something pounds. I'm not going to tell y'all my height because it ain't happening. But ladies and gentlemen, this brown man right here is the big... If you think Bartolomeo's a tard, oh, he hasn't met me. He ain't met me. Alright? So don't tell me they cloned us. Oh, Battle Axe, long time no see. Oh, Luffy, he's bouncing. He looks over and of course he sees Sentomaru. Don't just nickname me based on my weapon, Straw Hat. We're not friends. Hey, Luffy gives a nickname to everyone. Anyway, you really gonna help Grandpa Punk escape? Grandpa Punk. Yeah, he asked me. Don't sweat it. Dude, I'm just so happy to see my dog, man. I'm not sure I can trust you. You're an emperor after all. And what's with your appearance? Yo, no. Sentomaru is not familiar with this game. Never mind Sentomaru. I thought I was familiar with Lucci's game. I'm not familiar at all. Robert D goes over and not just a Shigan, the whole hand, and pierces Sentomaru's chest. Is that Sentomaru, right? Dog. Lucci. Battle Axe. Yeah. All we have to do is cut the head off the snake. Now Seraphim obey us. This is gonna turn the tide. Oh, I love this from Lucci. And that's the end of the chapter. Oh. You know, we always joke around. It's become a meme at this point within our community to say, you know, tears in my eyes. This is goated. Brother, I have legitimate tears in my eyes right now, man. Like, this is... There's just I don't even know how to explain it, bro. You know, at some point there's just certain feelings where they I don't know if you can explain them. I don't have the capability of doing so. But it's just what this series is able to provide to me. The fact that I can wait from Monday to now, sacrifice so much of that time, and come out of an experience like this believing that every single second of that was worth it. There's just nothing else, bro. There's just nothing else. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know what to say. I have been pleading. I've been begging. All I wanted to do at the turn of next year was to see Gear 5 in some capacity. And Oda ended the year not just with Gear 5. He ended the year with Gear 5 versus fully awakened Robert Delight, Robert D. Lucci. And at the same time, Sentomaru shows up with the Seraphims. Then Lucci himself takes out Sentomaru like the boss he is and says they are now under my control. And Kizaru is on the way. Kizaru is on the way. I'm taking, I can't, bro. Y'all have no idea how hard I'm sweating right now. I gotta take off my knee brace. Peg leg be screwed, bro. I'm gonna deal with it later when the consequences come. I don't care. Oh my goodness, bro. Ew. Oh. It's like everything... Dude, I went into this chapter thinking that A, we were going around the world, or B, Luffy was about to Bellamy Lucci. Like, to be honest with you, those are the two thoughts that were in my mind. Because I was like, what other thing could happen that would have so many individuals telling me to get off social media? I was like, well, it's got to be one of the two things. Because I don't see how Oda can right away where Luffy would use Gear 5. There's just no realistic way. And what did he do? This is the greatest year in the history of the series, and I don't ever want to hear anyone say otherwise. 2010 was phenomenal, 2018 was phenomenal, lived through both, and they were exceptional. This is the year of peak. And it's only going to increase from this point on. Lucci took out Sentomaru, bro. He said, give me back command, and he had no choice but to say, yes, sir. Yes, sir. What? Oh, bro, I just thought about another alternate reality. There's another reality where I would have read this chapter before I did my final. I would have failed it. I would have gotten the biggest, fattest F in the history of anything. It might as well have been a 0. I might as well have just walked out. Because my mind is gone. Bro, I've never sweat. Dude, it speaks the universal language, bro. It's dog. It's like it speaks gold, it speaks raw, it speaks fire, it speaks peak, and it speaks gold, and it just running through Nika's veins is the greatest of all time. Lucci, bro. Lucci somehow, there's something to be said about Oda. In the way in which characters that return like this always come out of it in a much higher, for us to perceive him in a much higher light. Like Crocodile and Impel Down, right? Buggy and Impel Down. Returning characters within the series, and whenever we get to see them again, after a long time, they're just elevated and elevated. Lucci in one chapter showed me that he is him. It just so happened to be that he's fighting against the GOAT. That's all it is. That's all it is. Lucci boxing Gear 5th Luffy, getting manhandled, but he was holding his own, and now he's gotten to the point to where, I'm not going to be able to 1v1 this man, but by the flag runners, I'm getting the Seraphim under me. I'm getting Mihawk, Hancock, and Jinbei under me. Now, this is going to be very interesting, because like I said before, there is going to come a scenario where I get, Zoro versus Mihawk. All right, I'm done. I'm going to the comments. I'm going to the comments. I'm just going to the comments. Dude, I can't. I just can't, bro. This was our last chapter of the year, and it was this fire. It was this peak. I've ascended, bro. I got to see Gear 5 before the end of the year. Again. Oh, man. I don't even know where to go. Where is the system again? Hold on, y'all. I'll be right there. I just need air. I just need some air, man. Yo. Oh, Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, let's read through some supers. First and foremost, you know what? 3 thank yous. Number 1, thank you for being with me this year, y'all. 100%. It's been a really special year for the channel. It's even now, there was 500 people in here, and I'm dealing with a shadow ban because of a copyright strike, right? I got a copyright strike on the channel. Obviously, if you don't know what that means, in the grand scheme of things, is YouTube shadow bans your stuff. It does not get pushed anywhere. You do not get recommended anywhere. And that's what happens whenever somebody has a copyright strike, right? And the fact that 500 people showed up, even though there's no notifications going out, nothing showed up in the algorithm. Sometimes even the sub boxes even have it. And the fact that so many of y'all showed up, y'all have no idea how much that means to me, man. So thank you for showing up to experience this legendary occasion, bro. Because this was so much fun to read, bro. This was a blast, man. Number 2, to everybody who supered or supported in any type of way, super chat, super thanks, memberships, or just commenting or liking, or I don't care what you just watched, whatever it is. I appreciate y'all, man, because this year has just been, I don't even know where to begin when it comes to this year on the channel. It was in the midst of me being so constrained on time and mainly being able to do One Piece the majority of the year. It was still just a year filled with absolute greatness and joy. So thank y'all so much for that, man. And then number 3, just a thank you for being y'all, man, because this is the coolest. Like, every single week we're in here like somewhere doing what we do best, and it wouldn't be possible, bro. I'm telling you, it wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for y'all, because like I said, I would have already been gone. They would have been Buster called me, you know. So I really do appreciate y'all, man. Like thank you. So I'm gonna read through some supers here. I'm sweating bullets, bro. Let's go. First super comes in from Subra, coming in with the 40. It says, Peak Fiction Fire, good night, coach. Checking it out tomorrow. Subra, my friend, thank you so much for continuing to support the channel. Even though I know you live, and not only just Subra, for everyone else who lives like Subra in a different part of the world, and you have to stay up. Like, I know Presno, shout out to my boy Presnotics. I know he has to stay up until like 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes, or like wakes up early to reach the streams. The people who go out of the way to do that, that means the world, man. So thank you to those of you that do that, man. Shout out to my dog Subra. Says checking it tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing what you thought about this chapter, Subra, because this was some peak, man. Bar M comes in with a 10. Shout out to my dog Bar M, man. Yo, Bar M, bro, you've been one of the MVPs this year, man. With the comments, the support, bro, I appreciate you, dog. Comes in with a 10 and says, if Oda out and TCB out, we out. That's facts. That's facts, man. That is hard facts. All right, if Oda's out, we're out. And look, when it comes to like that, like just that sentiment in regards to, you know, if Oda's out, no matter how it is, y'all know I've kept it the same way since I first started the channel, bro. I don't care how you experience greatness. I feel the same about Bleach, One Piece, all that stuff, because as long as you experience the peak, I don't care how you experience it. So I know that, what's the name of the new one again? The new site that they just recently, something scans. If you're getting it from them, if you're getting it from TCB, if you're getting it from that one other site that I think does it as well, maybe that might be. I'm out of the game at this point. You know what I mean? Like I don't check out like all the different sites doing One Piece anymore. But like the Spanish sites, the individuals that do it, like translate into languages. However you get your Goat Piece, God bless those individuals. All right, and of course the official one coming out on Sunday. So however you get your goatness, bro, nothing but love and respect to those individuals. But shout out to that statement, though. That's facts. If Oda out and TCB's out, bro, we out. Santa Hat looking forward to Pete Coach, dog. This was truly triple Santa Hat with the jersey, phone finger, everything, man. Like, this is... We saw Gear 5 this week, Bar M, bro. We saw Gear 5, dog. Thank you, Bar M, man. Truly, bro. Truly, dog. Then Bar M comes in with another 10. Shout out to my dog and says, that speech Vegapunk had about as long as people's desires persist, such a thing will never cease to exist. Sounds like what Dragon was saying at the beginning of the second One Piece opening. That's facts. You know, which is around the... Oh my goodness, bro. Oh, I lucked out. Dude, I looked over to the side and it said my storage is full on my second camera. Oh, I'm so glad I streamed today. Dude, imagine that I would have recorded this entire thing and it would have been gone. I looked over and it says the storage is full. Oh, I'm so glad we streamed today. I'm so glad, man. I'm so glad. But Bar, I'm going back to your comment here. It does sound like what Dragon says at the beginning of Believe. You're absolutely right. And I love that. I love how we're going into that now. You know, what will and desire. And I love the differences in the two, you know. Desire manifesting fruits. Will is the manifestation of hockey. Like, I love the way that Oda's playing around with that. Because now I'm actually very much looking forward to seeing what the voice entry is going to have in store. Because obviously they came from somewhere. So whether it be in the Tree of Eden or whatever the case may be, then where fruits like originated from at that time. I wonder if like the Nika fruit was one of the originals, because that one is the most ridiculous ability in the world. So like Pokemon wise, was it like one of the OG? Let's just say like, you know, Pokemon, they have like the first 3, your starter 3. Right? Was it like one of the originals that was made? I wonder. I wonder, especially now that we're learning all these things about, the people in the past creating all these insane things. It's like, now it begs to differ, like, in regards to what exactly these things actually are, like when it comes to fruits, how they came to be. And of course, we've thought about that for a long time, especially the night that the Gear 5th stuff happened. It's like, what exactly are they? Where do they come from? And this is, I can't wait to learn more. But this was our biggest hint. Just within the past couple chapters, we've gotten major hints to the Void Sentry and to fruits. The only thing left is the Will of D to get another major hint, right, in this arc, which very well could be a thing. But thank you, Bar M, man, for another 10, dog. I appreciate you. Akash Panda, who's calling me in Metal Gear 5? Spam. Akash Panda comes in with a 2. Shout out to my dog, Akash Panda, man. He says, anything people can imagine is possible in reality. Where's the panel at, dog? Where's the panel at, dude? One of my most reread arcs of all time here, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely peak. Let me go over to the panel. It's right around here. There it is. Right here. Well, I mean, I'm dealing with a copyright strike anyway. There it is. Anything man can imagine is a possibility in reality, ladies and gentlemen. Willie Karen, the physicist. That is truly one of the most One Piece panels there is, and one that will continue to be very important down the line. Like, no doubt there, man. Thank you, Akash Panda. I appreciate you. Then Baram comes with the 2 and says, Lucci went from finger pistol to handgun. I mean, bro, he's fine. Shout out to Lucci, like I said before. Lucci impressed me this week. Oda impressed me with the way he wrote Lucci this week, because we got to see so much about Lucci's character. Through Akainu, in regards to the fact that CP0 did not go to Akainu to do this. This is their mission, right? They didn't go to Akainu to go get some sort of backup. They came here to do the thing. And I love that so much. That goes to show, like, these individuals are about them, right? Of course, the Marines, they have this bigger thing and everything around the world's going crazy. But Lucci was like, no, this is me. My mission, I'm going there and I'm going to execute it. And so they go over there, dealing with an Emperor of the Sea, and he's like, I'm going to take care of business. You're not the only one who's gotten stronger. Goes in, awakens, fights Gear 5th Luffy. He's getting handled, but he's fighting him. And then he's like, you know what? To turn the tide of the situation, I'm getting those Seraphims. What does he do? Goes over to Sentomaru. Bah! And I wonder how Borsalino's going to feel about that when he sees that. I really do. Because now that Lucci has hit Sentomaru, what are they going to do to Lucci after this? What is that going to lead Lucci's character down the line? But so far, Egghead is doing wonders to Lucci's character. A character I already loved so much is now being elevated even higher. Dude, my phone is going crazy, bro. But greatness. Just absolute greatness. Wow. Just wow. There are some membership things, but unfortunately, it won't let me see them, man. I'll have to. So normally, whenever like a membership comment comes up from somebody who's already a member and it's not like on the thing, I don't know how to see that. I'm only able to see that on like the replay. So if somebody put out the membership thing, I greatly apologize. I know there was one earlier that I thought I'd be able to see later, but unfortunately, I don't see it, man. I greatly apologize if you were the one who posted that. So Mr. PK! Speaking of MVPs, shout out to my dog PK, man. PK also rocking the episode of legend from this week when it comes to Bleach, man. Speaking of real shonen, right? But Mr. PK comes in with a 10. Nothing but love to the good brother PK, man. Absolutely. So CP0, Seraphim, and Kizaru versus the Straw Hats. Will the real Kuma save them and send them plus Bonnie away? But to flip Sabaody, it's Kuma sacrificing himself for Bonnie and the Straw Hats. Yo, man, PK is cooking. So CP0, Seraphim, and Kizaru. Like I said, I'm interested in what Kizaru is going to do when he shows up. Because when he sees Sentomaru on the floor, what is he going to do with that situation, right? But regardless, if you're right, and it's Kizaru, Seraphim, and CP0, that's going to be so exciting. Versus the Straw Hats. And then the real Kuma saving them. It's going to be like him showing up in the nick of time. And this time, he's sacrificing himself rather than just popping everyone away. That's such an interesting like idea to me, because we are seeing so many parallels, right? Like Sabaody was our first real indication to the Roger flashback, to what the One Piece could be, to the Void Century in regards to like we still look back to that line that Rayleigh was telling Robin and them. I hope you come up with a different answer than we did. The first time we were introduced to the Celestial Dragons, like end game content was introduced in Sabaody, right? Very, very important arc for the lore of One Piece. So we're getting that, of course, here with Egghead, but to see that like the situation is flipped, and like you're saying, and if that were to happen, man, that'd be insane. You just reminded me of whenever Luffy tossed Bonnie over to Jinbei and was like, "Brother, I'm going Gear 5, man. Like, yo, I can't hold on to that. I gotta go be free." Yo, bro, I can't be the only one who, whenever that one panel showed up with Lucci on the other side and then Luffy on top, I was trying to make out what it was. I was like, what am I looking at? And then I was looking at Lucci. I thought Lucci was Snake Man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, okay, so Luffy went in the Snake Man. But then I kept looking at it. I was like, no, this looks very strange. Like it doesn't look like how Snake Man would normally look in a silhouette like that. But then when I saw Luffy, oh, that's when I knew. That's when I knew. I was like, no. That's when I peaked, bro. That's when I peaked. But Mr. PK, you're absolutely right. You were one of the individuals last week, Hummer, was talking about this very same possibility. So it's just feeding right into your theory, man. So thank you for the 10 PK. I appreciate you, brother. And then PK comes in with another 5. Shout out to PK, who says, Kaku versus Brook, injected. Oh, injected, dude. Oh, you knew the situation was serious. Luffy didn't call Kaku Usopp, did he? No, I don't think he did. I would have remembered. So, Kaku versus Brook, Kid Hawk versus Zoro, and Luffy and Kid Boa versus Lucci and Kizaru. Sanji versus Kid Jinbei. It'll inject all of those. Kaku versus Brook would be nice. That'd be really, really nice, man. Kid Hawk versus Zoro has so many like, bro, there's so many insane possibilities for Kid Hawk versus Zoro. So many. Especially if what Presno said is facts, and we're going to have the opportunity to have like their real personalities shine. Man, that's gonna be so good. But the Luffy and Kid Ball versus Lucci and Kizaru thing is so crazy to me. Because, honestly, like, Kizaru showing up is going to be such a weird part of this arc. Because it's like, I believe Luffy can pwn Lucci soon, right? It's like, when Kizaru shows up, will he show up late? Will he show up like that? Where, right, it's like a tag team. Boa shows up, looks over at Luffy, he's like, and she's like, and immediately, like, the heart starts pounding. And Luffy's like, oh, hammock! Bro, I swear, if Luffy calls Hancock hammock in this form, and you have the thing, I'm going to be crying, son. Crying. But the Sanji versus Kid Jinbei possibility, Mr. BK, is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Thank you for the 5, dog. I appreciate you. Goodness gracious, man. Wow. Michael Mickles, my boy. Membership for 11 months. Sweet mother of Jemima, man. Shout out to my boy Michael Mickles, bro. Real talk, dog. Congrats on finishing your finals, bro. Thank you, man. You know, it's been a really stressful last 2 weeks. Dealing with the copyright strike, dealing with finals, and then when I got the copyright strike, I was on a day of a final, so I was like, I don't know what to do, and I'm still dealing with it. They've rejected it like 4 times, and I'm still trying to counter notify it. But in regards to the finals, thankfully every final has gone well. I don't know how I did on one of them, but the other 2, aced them. We're doing good there. We received some really nice things, man, and that's really what hit, right? Whenever I saw the professor reaching out and letting me know certain things, and that really hit home. I don't think Luffy smiled once during their first fight, but now he's having the time of his life. That's facts, bro. What if Gear 5th can liberate the Seraphim from CP0's control? What if Gear 5th can liberate the Seraphim from CP0's control? Oh, man. dude. I actually really like that possibility. The fact that he can liberate not just the individuals who are like human and real in every sense of the word. No, even individuals who are like that. That would mean that would actually, if that's true, Michael Mickles, then I could understand why Imu-sama really, really does fear the Nika stuff, right? Because it would even work on somebody that's mainly made of a machine. As long as some sort of hint of humanity lies within you, Gear 5th can work. I like that a lot. I like that a lot, man. So that's now. I'm gonna keep thinking of that, dude. That's actually really cool. But you also read about Luffy not smiling once during their first fight. They were just boxing. They were boxing, man. And now he's having the time of his life. So thank you, Michael, brother. I hope everything's good with you, bro. Oh man. So then we have Super Alatreon 1 with a 2. It says pick your title, S Coach or S Recon. Less 6 foot Seraphim. I'll take S Coach. S Coach sounds pretty cool. S Recon also sounds pretty good. But I'll take S Coach. S Coach makes me sound professional. And we know that's the opposite of what I actually am, so I'll take S Coach. You know what I mean? I'll definitely take S Coach. But thank you for that, Super Alatron. I appreciate you. Brian comes with a 2 and says Sheesh, Kuma, Kizaru, and G14 all on the way. Forgot about G14. So now we got G14 on the way, Kuma and Kizaru, and then potentially Monkey D. Dragon as well, man. Like, yo, it's Egghead Island. Egghead Island is cooking, bro. Yo, Egghead Island is gonna end up being one of like the top tier arcs, undeniably, like unquestioned, bro, unquestioned. But thank you, Bar M, for the 2, brother. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much, man, for the support. I really, really do. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. Goodness. Yo, Miles Smiles, me too. So Miles Smiles says, never thought I would see Awakened Form Lucci and look so good, brother. It caught me off guard, bro. I was like, ooh. Like, dang, man. That looks super, super goated, you know? It looked incredible, Miles. Sorry, Recon, gotta hit the better. We'll check out the post-chapter discussion. Yo, hey, Seuss, man. Thank you for stopping by, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Goodness gracious. Insane chapter missed. It was just gas. Like, literally. It was, man, brother. People. Oh, my God. See? This is what happens when Gear 5th's in a chapter. Oh, no. Hold on. Come back. No! Come back. Oh, we're upside down. Hold on. People, we're upside down, bro. I'm in a different direction. Oh, you know what? Hey, I win Gear 5th. I win Gear 5. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, there's the ceiling. All right, there we are. Goodness gracious, man. Bro, I kicked that junk so hard. That was an accident. That was Gear 5 right there. But let me go back up to Mist, bro. Insane chapter, Mist. Like insane chapter. And the coolest thing about it is every single every single page it kept getting better and better. Like, I thought I would have peaked as a human being when I saw Gear 5 against Awakened Lucci. And I did. And then in this following panel we see Gear 5 and Lucci boxing while Vegapunk gives his theory on the origin of fruits. And it's like, yo, then you turn the page and see the Seraphim. And I was like, man, crazy. And Luffy wasn't even using Conqueror's, right? Conqueror's coding? Akash Panda says, 1022 adaptation will not be an Ishitani episode. That 22 chapter gap theory no longer holds. Still hope she directs 1044 adaptation, though. So, the fact that she's not doing 1022 is fine. In regards to, there's been a lot of banger gas episodes, especially lately, man. We've got some, and this upcoming week we're gonna have some even more fires. So I look forward to the adaptation of that. I think both that and 1023 should be great episodes. So it's fine. Ishitani is probably gonna need if Ishitani truly is working on the Gear 5 episode, that's gonna take a long time. So I can only imagine. I've always like joked around and said that they might actually look into individuals and animators who have like experience with rubber hose animation, with American cartoon animation, right? And reach out to individuals like that to see if they can do like the Gear 5 stuff. Or it's just going to allow opportunities like already well experienced animators, individuals within the industry who are just extremely skilled and talented, to try their hand at rubber hose animation, try their hand at American cartoon style animation. And so I feel like Ishitani is gonna if she truly is doing the 1044 stuff, it's gonna take a while to recruit all those individuals, right? Because it's not like Ishitani can just go to the 1015 squad and be like, "Hey guys, come back!" You know, the 1015 squad was a once in a lifetime deal, and so to find different people to do different things is gonna be the tough part when it comes to that. So I as long as for me, that's like my dream director for my favorite chapter at 1044. So that'd be my dream. If it doesn't happen, it is what it is. But that is the dream. But it sucks she's not doing 1022. But hey, like I said, it probably take a long time to do 1044 if she is doing it. Yo, man, Ash and Samurai Jiro, like, real talk, so many different ways, bro. It is so unpredictable. We thought Wano was unpredictable in a lot of different points, bro. God, Egghead is just crazy. Crazy, son. And then Presno just a dragon and Kizaru potentially arriving at the same time. Like, how exciting is that? And Admiral showing up at the same time, bro, that would actually show us how crazy Dragon is, right? Kizaru shows up. Oh, that would just mean another Admiral. I feel like Admirals have been used to hype up other characters for so long that they would just be hilarious. Kizaru popping up, and he jobs to Dragon. I mean, not literally. He's probably not going to literally job to Dragon, but just to show Dragon's skill. Hey, it is what it is, man. I'll take it. I don't even care. Kizaru versus Dragon hits so hard, and it would give us like an insight. Even if it's a miniature clash, even if they don't even clash, even if they just talk, just seeing how Kizaru speaks to Dragon. If he speaks to him like oh snap, if Kizaru gives Dragon the Ben Beckman treatment, we know Dragon's that dude. And I already believe. Listen, if you are the pops of the man in this chapter we saw dude that just did that, you're a shonen protagonist, father. You gotta be rocking goatness, man. I don't care who you are. And the fact that it's Monkey D. Dragon? Oh, man. Goodness. Akash Bennett says Luffy was dodging Lucci using Gomu Gomu no Dame Dame. Yo, that's facts. That's hard facts. Oh, snap. Yo, King, just want to know if you're streaming the Game Awards later tonight. Ash Samurai Jiro, I don't think I will be tonight. Man. No, yeah, because I usually watch that with my brother. So, yeah, I probably won't be. I'll be tweeting about it, whatever is interesting there. So I probably won't be streaming it. At least this year's in particular. But if I do, I'll make sure to let y'all know in Discord for sure. Vortex says, I always wanted fire powers as a kid. Just imagine because of my desire that fire fruit was born. Oda Eugenius, I wish it existed like that in real life. And Vortex, I don't think I agree with you 100%. But what I don't think it is just magically popped up. I think what Oda's going for here is that fruits potentially were manifested in a similar type of way in which, like, Vegapunk... There's a reason why this is being introduced here with Vegapunk, right? Scientists had to do a certain amount of research to manifest their will, to manifest their desires. You want to go to space, you manifest your desire with a rocket ship. You want to go into the ocean, you manifest your desires with a boat. You want to go over here, you manifest your desires with that, right? You want to eat, not dirtying your hands, you create a fork. In that similar type of way, these fruits... somehow, some way, which I'm very much looking forward to seeing. I mean, the Void Century at this point is hyped up to the max, right? But how? Combination of the scientists of the day. I just want to know. I just want to know how it is, man. It's so crazy. And I'm right there with Benzo. Benzo says, really think Dragon and Kizaru showed up late? That very well could be the case. Which, honestly, would be good for me. Would be good for me in regards to everything's already going so crazy. If Dragon and Kizaru show up too, bro, this arc's gonna be long. You know what I mean? But I feel like if they clash at the end of the arc, but then Kizaru showing up would also hype up the king too. So I want him to show up. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. Bar M comes with another 2 and says Oda has mastered that grill he got chopped. Bro, brother, what? I told y'all. Remember, we were talking, and I was like, bro, he's cooking on a newly found grill. Wait until he masters the grill. He hasn't even mastered it yet. He's still cooking. Wait until Shanks fights Blackbeard. Wait until Gear 5 Luffy declares he's the king of the pirates. Like, dog, that's when he's gonna be cooking. That's when he's mastered the grill for real, bro. When you're in it, you're right. He definitely mastered that thing, man. But thank you, Bar M, bro. I appreciate you, brother. Mr. PK says, looking forward to Kid Boa fanboying Luffy. Me too, man. And once again, shout out to Presno for that idea a long time ago. Like, that's such a cool idea. Kaku with lightsabers versus Zoro or Brook. Kaku with lightsabers versus Zoro would be so good. But I need Mihawk, right? Mihawk versus Zoro, then Kaku lightsaber versus Brook. I'll take that. Stussy saying Stussy. I need Stussy to... Stussy saying Sussy, right? I need Stussy to go, like... I don't know, try to box someone. I need to see how... not necessarily how strong Stussy is, but what type of, like, fighting style does Stussy have? The world's highest man is incoming. Monkey D. Dragon, baby. So hyped, man. So... well, no, you're talking the world's highest man? That's Kizaru, right? But both him and Dragon are high at this point. You know what I mean? At this point. Goodness gracious. Recon 1070 will still come out this year around Christmas. No, I know that DSR. So, at the beginning of the stream DSR anime, we talked about like 1070 dropping Christmas time. Because it always drops. We always get a chapter Christmas time. But that is officially the first chapter of next year. So, I'll give you an example. 1036 last year dropped around Christmas time. But I count it as that chapter came out this year. Because it came out in Japan officially in 2022. So... every year, like the Laugh Tale chapter was technically a part of the other year, right? Because it came out at Christmas time for us. Roof Piece came out Christmas time for us, chapter 1000, and it came out way later for everybody else. So it's like it's gonna be the same thing with this upcoming chapter. Oh man, bro, if the next chapter is godly, I feel so bad for the people who read the Viz. I do, bro. You know, I do. I feel bad for the Viz readers. They're gonna have to wait because normally, when we get like chapters, like Christmas chapters, they will get chapters. They will get like that same chapter like a couple weeks later, or like it's like a week and a half later, or something like that. Oh man, they're gonna go through it, bro. If we get another chapter of this magnitude, if 1070 is another chapter of this magnitude, oh man, I feel so bad. Like for my people who read the Viz, bro, who watch the videos, I feel for y'all, man. I really do. I really do, dog. That's gonna be hard. It's going to be the Laugh Tale and Roof Piece chapter all over again. Where I don't know how they avoided Red Rock and the Laugh Tale chapter. Both of those were literally everywhere. The Sabo chapter was another one of those. Where it came out mad early as well. I believe that was also a Christmas chapter. And it was just like those types of chapters that just drop and they're absolutely nuts. And it's like, yo, I feel bad. I feel bad for Viz readers. But in regards to what you're saying, DSR anime, that's why I'm still going to do the chapter of the year stream before. Now, it depends if I can do it, right? I'm going to put out the poll. I'm going to put the poll next week, more than likely, for the chapter of the year stuff. Soon. I'll put the poll soon. And then I'm going to put out my own personal list. And then when we do the stream, maybe 1070 will be out by then. Or we could do the stream next week. Since there's no One Piece chapter. Could do that as well. Y'all heard that? It's Gear 5. It's Gear 5. But no, certainly, like, I think that's what we're going to do. The chapter of the year stream is still going to be from chapter 1036 to chapter 1069. Because 1070 is officially like a chapter from next year. Because Christmas chapters are normally the first chapters of the following year. At least that's the way that it has been for the past couple of years. Oh, Namer. Hold on, Namer. Oh, I need oxygen after reading that, Namer. Namer says, Recon, I'm on the finale of Cold Steel 2. There's so much I want to talk about, man. Yo. Cold Steel 2's final stretch is peak, bro. It is literally peak, man. Literally peak. I'm so glad. So glad you're there. Hey, and actually, now think about it. You're going to be on Cold Steel 3, where I don't have to avoid spoilers for a chapter. Oh. So I get to see your updates. Let's go. Let's go. Man, I'm so hyped to see Kizaru, dude. Like, I am, bro. Like, I'm mad excited to see him again. He's gonna go up in, like, swimwear. And like I said, it's exciting when the Admirals show up because either they do something really cool or somebody else does something really cool against them. So either Kizaru flexes and we all have a great time because of that, or we see the King flexing, or Dragon. So... oh, I can't wait for Kizaru to show up, man. Akash Panda comes in with another 2 and says, someone in the past, I wish I could turn into a jacket. Fat! Like, bro, they must have been cold one day and like, man, I wish I could cover this other individual. Actually, no, I could see the jacket thing. Imagine you're a mother and you're seeing someone, like one of your children, freezing. You don't want to turn into a jacket and just hug them, right? So in that way, I guess I could see, like, someone desiring to turn into a jacket. Like, on a serious note. But... joking wise, that's just Oda being crazy. That's just Oda being insane. Recon, my dog, comes in and says, someone freezing to death probably wished for a jacket. Exactly what I was talking about, right? Thank you for the membership for 9 months, brother. I truly appreciate you. But yeah, exactly what I was talking about in response to Akash Panda. Like, absolutely right. Absolutely right. We're going to get another chapter this year. Let's go! Dude, that Christmas chapter, oh, it's going to be so gas. Every Christmas chapter is gas. I just want you to know that. For as long as I've been caught up, a decade plus, no Christmas chapter has ever failed me. Ever failed me. Ever failed me. So, next Christmas chapter is going to be some gas. It's Egghead. Literally, every Egghead chapter is gas. So, goodness gracious. Andres Gonzalez, what's good? He says, I'm waiting for the moment, for Luffy moment later when they tell him about his fruit and he doesn't care for him is rubber. Same here, Andres Gonzalez. I was joking about that yesterday for the skit that I dropped yesterday, where Luffy, I was Luffy with the white shirt. I was trying to say I'm Gear 5th Luffy. I was like, yo, Joy Boy, like I'm Monkey D. Luffy, the King of the Pirates, like. I still believe from here until the end of the series, Luffy's never going to be like, I'm Joy Boy this, or he's going to change it to Nika. It's going to be the Gomu Gomu no Mi from here until the end of time. And that's the same reason why I believe Luffy's the only person who can use Gear 5th in this way, or the Nika no Mi in this way. Because he's him. That's just simple as that. He is the king. Utilize it to his... Look what he did this week. He shoved his fist into the ground and made the uppercut pop up like he was Takashi Sendo in Hajime no Ippo. And caught Lucci slipping. Palo. Real shonen, dude. Yo, Nile. Nile, my good brother, you are a goat. Thank you for being one of the people that told me to get out of there, man. Lazy Mofo's my man. Hope everything's gonna go with you, bro. Oh, I almost knocked over the camera again. Bato Balu, what's good, yo? Still haven't processed Gear 5 Water Transformation seriously. Every single day, man. I've heard, like, we all remember, like, the legendary call when, like, for example, like, in sports, you'll hear, like, LeBron, no regard for human life. Or, like, whenever Messi was going ham one game and they were like, he's at the peak of his powers. Like, we're witnessing one of the greatest to ever do it at the peak of his powers, right? And it's like you have these legendary calls. That's me every time I see Gear 5. Or, like, I can't believe what I'm seeing with my own 2 eyes when I see Gear 5. It's so special, bro. It really is, man. I love everything about it. I love what it represents. I love what an ability it is. But at the very core of what it is and what it does for my love for comics, my love for the medium of animation, of old cartoons like that. One of the reasons why I got into One Piece in the first place is which is in its unique art style, and it takes all of that and it just puts it to the forefront. You can tell Oda's having the time of his life drawing Gear 5 doing stuff. And when Oda's having fun, we're having fun. And I think that's what makes Gear 5 so special. And then the fact that it's thematically prevalent in freedom, which is my favorite theme, right? And in the story and basically in anything. But to have it just be done in that way is just brilliant, man. I love Gear 5. It truly is the GOAT, man. Truly is. Thank you, brother. Oh, the official 1070s are going to release on Christmas this year? That's never happened before. DSR anime, if that's true, I apologize, bro. I thought that the next chapter was coming out around Christmas because we're getting an early chapter. Are we getting 2 chapters? We've never had a Christmas chapter. Like an actual genuine Christmas chapter, we never have one of those. It's always break, then Christmas chapter is the next chapter. So are we getting 2 chapters this year? Were we getting the Christmas chapter, and then we're getting a new chapter from the following year? That's never happened. If the official 1070 releases on Christmas, I will hold off on doing the stream. If the official 1070 releases on Christmas Day or around that time, I will hold off. I will hold off. Because then that's another chapter coming out this year. Which would then, oh, man, dude. Oda just wants me to be right. Oda wants us to be right and be like, yo, you think this ain't the best year in One Piece yet? Drop another one on you. Drop another one on you. So yeah, just let me know if the official 1070 does release on Christmas. Oh, bro. Wait, if the official 1070 comes out on Christmas, that means it's going to come out for us earlier on in the week. What day is Christmas this year? Hold on. Let me see something. Because like I said, normally, bro, I know, Gear 5, I get it. Stop trying to fall. Let me see. Christmas is Sunday. We get a Christmas chapter for real. Which means for us it's 22nd. Oh, we can get another One Piece chapter this week. Oh, no. Wait just a moment. Oh, wow. Then, bro, I might have to wait. Oh, I'm going to have to wait, bro. Yeah, I can't do it. I gotta wait for this next chapter to drop. What about if that chapter is gas? Okay, here's the plan. When chapter 1070 drops, on that Thursday, the day... If we get it on Thursday again, like how we normally been getting it, if it drops on that Thursday, the following day, Friday and or Saturday, I will do the chapters of the year poll. Dang, I gotta do the episode of the year stuff too, man. And I was planning on doing that at the end of the year. Okay. So, the chapters of the year, I'll probably do the poll Saturday. And then the following week, I'll do the stream for it. Unless we get another chapter the following week, because that's a possibility too. Because we'll just get the early chapter from next year. Oh, what is happening? What in the world is happening, bro? So, official 1070, we'll get it 22nd. Friday or Saturday, we'll do the chapter year poll. And then we'll come on here a few days later, do the stream. Hopefully no chapter spoilers are running free. We'll do that. Okay. Alright, so that's a new plan. That's a new plan. Thank you for letting me know, yo. I honestly, I wouldn't have known. Yo, what's good, Scale? Scale says, Rob Lucci's disobedience and insubordination will cost him his life. Absolutely, Scale. And that's one of the things I loved about this, is that Lucci is doing this regardless of the consequences. Remember what he said earlier in the chapter? He said, barring the consequences, I'm here to do what I'm going to do. So Lucci understands the consequences. So that's what I'm so excited to see, Scale, is how the government are going to deal, how the Marines are going to deal, how Akainu is going to deal with Lucci doing this in this manner. Because this in and of itself shows that Lucci is doing this out of his own will, not out of orders. So it's like, okay, if he says screw the orders, I'm going in, give me the Seraphim. It's like he understands what must come with this, especially with an admiral. I mean, he doesn't know that Kizaru's on the way, but with an admiral on the way, it's like, okay, what kind of consequence is going to happen there? Especially since we know Lucci's going to get bodied by Gear 5th Luffy anyway. It's like he's going to be on the floor. He's not going to be able to move. They're just going to... Bro, this is like the 5th time in this stream, man. I gotta do something. It's Gear 5. It's Gear 5. But, I'm, like, seriously, something, I like that. I like that because, once again, it's showing that Lucci has not only changed, but it might even be Lucci being quote-unquote liberated in that way as well, which is interesting. And then, like Rairo says, Kizaru will kill Lucci, could you imagine? In a series like One Piece where characters do not die, I don't expect that to be the case, but at the very least having the intent, right, of Lucci, of them saying, screw it, we gotta take out Lucci, or Kizaru does something, because at this point, if Lucci were to die for this, he would have his shining moment. I could see Oda taking him out. We're in the final saga anyway, so actually, I take back what I said. I could actually see him dying for doing this, like genuinely actually dying at the hands of Kizaru or whoever. But at the same time, I think the intent of the WG is important as well, because if Lucci does not like follow orders and he's going against what they're doing here, then what better way than to make an example of Lucci right here and now, especially somebody they know, people know is that dude, right? And Robert D. So curious. You're absolutely right, Scale. Like, I'm very curious on how they handle that scenario. Yo. TCB. Ladies and gentlemen, we are being visited by the GOAT individuals, the legendary individuals that give us the best-selling manga in history. You know, for years, I've always had my preferred sites, right? Like back in the day when Manga Stream came into the picture, Manga Stream was those are my people. When Gemini's box came in after Manga Stream retired, I was like, those are my people. When J-Box went down, TCB took the rum, I was like, those are my people. Those are my people. So shout out to my dogs, the GOATs, TCB, for giving us these wonderful chapters on a regular basis, man. And for going as hard as they do. Because, man, dog, going from the color illustrations, hiring people to do that, to the chapters themselves, it's a great experience, man. So nothing but love to my people at the T, the C, and the P, man. And so TCB comes in and says, maybe even 2 more depending on shipping schedule of magazines. So, for scans unofficial. So, here's the thing. So TCB, what you're saying is that we have 1 more official chapter, and like I was saying earlier, the potential scan chapter as well. Because like I was saying earlier, for me, for as long as I've been here, we get the scan chapter really early. Like I said before, I have that early memory of me watching a Bleach marathon back in like 2011 with my cousins. I looked down at my Manga Panda app and One Piece was out. I was like, yo, that was a long time ago, right? So One Piece being out on, and ever since then, I always check around Christmas time. There's always a chapter, especially once I started doing videos. There's always a chapter that drops around the 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. And that's the first chapter of the following year. But what you're telling me is we're getting a chapter, an official chapter, on the 22nd to the 27th, was somewhere around there. Or the 22nd, I think, for us. But then we're getting another chapter the following week, which potentially is the first chapter of next year. Just early. Woo! That's gonna be peak. That's gonna be peak. But for chapter of the year, best to keep it to officially released ones, which is what I normally do, right? But shout out to my people, man. Borsellino executing Robert Lucci. Scale if it happens. I'm honestly am down for it. I'm down for it. We gotta make an example. Oh snap! So we have two comments coming in here. A Nakama Clips coming in at $2. Is that Mihawk in the picture? That man looks so fire. Regardless, Nakama Clips comes in with a 2 and says G5 greatest shonen transformation of all time, in my opinion. I'm right there with you. You know, Gohan's Super Saiyan 2 transformation for me for so many years was untouched. It was untouched, man. Like SSJ2, just in design, SSJ4 was up there. And then of course when I got into Bleach, and I lost so many go-to transformations there. Hunter x Hunter, legendary. There's so many transformations, right, in the realms of shonen anime and manga. Gear 5 that night, that made me feel like a kid again. That made me feel like the first time I saw Gohan go Super Saiyan 2 times 50. Gear 5 for me is untouched. Not just in shonen, and I'm talking in the realm of comics, in the realm of everything. Gear 5 is legitimately my favorite transformation of all time. Period. It is my favorite. I don't care about being it the greatest. It is when it comes to what I love in my series, nothing to me is like Gear 5. I love it. I love it with every fiber in my being, and I don't even know like if I could probably properly express how much I love Gear 5. So for me, I agree with your sentiment. It's right up there with the very best of them. We're talking about all-time greats, the Mount Rushmore. You know, the Super Saiyan 1, obviously, with legendary stuff there, like the Vastalord in Bleach, right? Like the Sage modes and the Chakra mode and all that stuff in Naruto, the QB mode, and Gon's legendary transformation, right? And so many good ones that we've had. But Gear 5, man. Gear flipping 5, dude. Mount Rushmore transformation, no question. Thank you, Nakama Clips. Tim the Gamer, 12, and comes in and joins the Kingdom of Awesome Sauce. Thank you so much, Tim the Gamer, for coming in with the Golden Santa hat. I appreciate you, Tim the Gamer, man. Thank you, yo. Top One Piece anime episode stream. So TCB, definitely doing that as well. I just don't know when. Because my original plan was chapter of the year stream next week. Then the week after, for Christmas and New Year's, I would do the episode of the year stream. Now I don't know what to do. I'm definitely going to do the episode of the year stream. There's no question that I am doing an episode of the year stream. I just don't know when. I have to do an episode of the year. I got to do both because the chapters this year have been the greatest and the episodes this year have been absolutely phenomenal. And I got any chance I get to hype up episode 1015 of One Piece, I'm going to take. Episode 1015, 1013, 1017, 1028, 1033. I got to hype up peak. That's what I exist for. So definitely going to do a top 10 anime episode stream for sure. For sure. Vortex comes in with an interesting comment. Says Emu's character making more and more sense. Why he/she is always in the nature chambers with butterflies. Before I continue here, Vortex. Tim the Gamer, once again, man, thank you so much for joining the Game of Awesome Sauce, Dog. I appreciate you. Look at that, bro. Come on. Relax. But why he/she is always in the nature chamber with butterflies. Says Emu is Mother Nature/she herself and hates the unnatural devil fruits and tech. So like the personification of that. That's very interesting, Vortex. If Oda goes down that route, I would actually be down for that. And it's starting to make more sense, like you said. The schedule is on Clay Stage. What is that scale? Clay Stage. Yeah, usually 9 to 12 days earlier. Yeah, that's normally how it is, right, for the Christmas chapters. But if official chapter drops on January 9th, then we might get it. Then it might be around like the 29th to the 1st January. Gotcha. Also, a New Year's chapter. That'll be interesting. So January 9th, Monday, we'll get it. So, okay. I could see that. So we'll have the Christmas chapter, the New Year's chapter. Ooh, it's gonna be big. It's the pinnacle bar M facts, man. Namer says Crow forever, one of my all-time ghosts, up there with Leeway and Kevin Graham. 3 of the greatest characters ever, right there, man. Crow, Leon Hart, the Blade Lord, and Kevin Goatman Graham, bro. Goat. Did you notice the flames on Lucci's back are similar to Kaido's, Luffy's, and Yamato's? Yes! Scale, that's why I was like, is Oda trying to tell us something here? That Lucci, I mean, we didn't see it. The fact that it could potentially be like a mythical Zoan, but I was like, well, why does he have black flames? He legit, when I saw it, I was like, it reminded me of the hybrid form Kaido and Luffy and Snake Man. I was like, well, why does it look like that? So, insane. Absolutely insane. So cool. Big W, man, I only got one transformation sequence in God of High School over Gear 5. I haven't gotten far enough in God of High School. But yeah, if it's over Gear 5, that thing's gotta be goated. It's gotta be super goated. Bro, my boy Ichigo got some goated transformations, man. He really does, bro. That man has like 4 that I would have up there for me. That man has some gas. Just like with Luffy. Gear 2nd. I've really come to love Gear 3 over the years. And Gear 4, from the moment I saw it, I loved it. Snake Man, obviously. And then 5 is just goated. Recon, by the way, I'm playing through Kuro. Everything's so beautiful. Kuro no Kiseki, man. Now that finals are over, I can finally get back to playing Kuro too. Van is him. He's him. He's him, Jiro. I'm on chapter 2. Aaron looks so cool, and gameplay is such a step up. The gameplay is so special in Kuro, man. When that game comes over here to the West, it's going to be one of those games that I think is going to invite a lot of people to try out Trails for the first time because of the gameplay. So good. And the story's going to make you a Trails fan. So I'm expecting another like Trails boom potentially when that game drops because it's just so good. It's so good. Yo, if anybody's watching this, IGN, GameSpot, whoever, hire me, son. Hire me. Hire me, man. I'll hype up Trails to the moon and back. Shout out to the game Recon, love the content you're doing. Yo, Captain, I appreciate you for the kind words, man. Thank you for that, dog. Thank you for so much for that, bro. Recon, what's your favorite Wano volume cover? It's gotta be the one with Roger, bro. Well, at least out of the ones I have. Because I don't have them. I think for now it's this one. For now it's this one. Until I get the one with Gear 5 on it, it'd have to be this one. Until one of them. But, bro, just look at this. Look at how much cloud is here, bro. This is hockey. This is Conqueror's coding all over the screen, dude. That's just... That's crazy. That is insane. Oh, man, dude. What a... Oh, we're getting a Jump Festa message soon. You know how Oda always gives us a Jump Festa message? Jump Festa is very, very soon. Jump Festa is on the 19th. I know the Bleach panel's on the 19th. That is... Or a 17th, I think. That's next week. So next week... So we're still going to have One Piece stuff to talk about. Because I know Oda's message every year always gets us talking, so... Okay. Jump Festa next week. We'll be in there. You're going to stream on Twitch now since finals are over? Vortex, I would love to. I would definitely love to. Man, I actually do miss streaming, man. I miss y'all. Just talking about, especially after a chapter like this. I would love to stream over on Twitch, man. Barham says that might be how some Awakened Zoans look, especially carnivorous ones, maybe. Yeah, facts, Barham, absolutely. California Penguin says God of High School is so good. I like the anime. I still got to read the manga. My friends, they really love the manga. Or it's a webtoon, right? They love that stuff, man. They always tell me, yo, Santa hat level greatness. I'm like, I can imagine. Some of them even compare it to Toriko. And yo, anything that even remotely compares to Toriko and hype is some gas. Alright. Main D Moon. Shout out to Main D Moon and says, would you ever consider doing a favorite double spread stream or video? Absolutely. Yeah, I'll do any type of One Piece content, man. No question. Like for a favorite like double spreads, that actually sounds like a great idea. I would love to do that. As a Recon piece? 100%. 100%. I would love to do that. Akash Panda, I honestly forgot that that I didn't do that. Like I was supposed to do it, right? Did I do it? I've done so many videos this year. I never did the favorite volume stream, right? If I never did it, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to do it. I don't think I did. So if I didn't do it yet, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm going to have to. Speaking of games, I'm about to finish Yakuza 0 GOAT game, Miles. GOAT game, man. Kind of the last chapter trying to go Mad Dog Majima. Yo, Mad Dog Majima. Dude, keep enjoying that greatest. Yakuza 0 is a special game. Dog. You know, bro, legit, like, my nose is super, super clogged right now because of the tears. Like, I had genuine tears, dog. So, like, my nostrils, like, goodness, man. I apologize. Yo, Mist, man. Congratulations on finishing your finals, dude. Seriously. Congratulations on finishing your finals. It was a crazy final season, right? Bless you ups for putting me on Trails, man. Him pushing me to play Trails has made me appreciate him so much more. Yo, man, shout out to Yups for getting you on Trails. On that peak. On that gas, son. Yeah, no, nothing but love to Yups, yo. Putting you on GOATness. I always love Oda's Jump Festa messages. It's interesting to see what didn't happen after he says what he did. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like it's like we either see it happening or we know it's gonna happen like later because he's always off on time, right? So, but this is gonna be our first Jump Festa message in the final saga. So it's like, yo, crazy. Volume 60, the end. Yo, Lazy Mo. Volume 60 is legendary. I'm gonna fix it, man. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix this by the next time we get on here. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. It just keeps happening. It's not me, bro. It's not me. Goodness gracious. It's Gadil says, yo, coach, this chapter was insane. Also finished my finals this week, so it was stressful. Dude, I'm telling you, like, I had the same experience, Gadil. And I'm glad that you also went through an entire finals week waiting for this peak, and it delivered. It's Gadil. It's delivered. Oh, this chapter was so goated. It made all that final stress worth it, man. No questions. Congratulations on finishing your finals, brother. Yo, Miss Nice! Definitely catch up to that Hunter greatness. Hopefully, tomorrow I'll be able to stream that, if possible. But, yo, I'm gonna go ahead and end it soon. Let me, give me a second. I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. I think what I'm going to do, keep an eye out on the channel. I'm not going to do the chapter of the year poll. Now that I know the official chapter comes out on Christmas, I'm not doing the chapter of the year poll yet. But I definitely want to talk about this chapter. So I'm going to put out the post. You know how for chapters like this, we always put out that post. Look out for the post either later today or tomorrow morning. For the afterthoughts, definitely doing afterthoughts this week, no doubt about that. Look out for that episode reaction on Saturday, and then Hunter for the Hunter fans will be here either tomorrow or Sunday, depending on which day we're able to do that. And then next week we prepare for the insanity to come, man. like I said, I don't know when I'm going to do this episode of the year stream. I got to think about it now. Like, I really, really got to think about when I'm going to do it. Because I won't be able to do it the last 2 weeks of the year. I might have to do the episode of the year stream next week. Because I might not have another opportunity to do it. The chapter of the year stream is not going to end the year. So, that's going to be my my thing for sure. I don't know, bro. When am I going to do this episode of the year stream, man? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Man, but thank y'all so much for stopping by, bro. I really appreciate y'all. Everyone that was here. We had so many people in here. And like I said, I'm currently dealing with the copyright strike. So the fact that so many people just stopped by, it means the world to me, man. Peak chapter. I mean, pinnacle of the medium chapter. I loved this chapter, bro. This chapter is without a doubt going to be in my favorite episodes or favorite chapters of the year stream. No question. Gonna be on my list. It's gonna be on my list. This chapter was peak, alright? So, I appreciate it. Yeah, World Cup's going crazy too, Vortex, man. We're having a good time. Yo, Carl, my dog. Nothing but love, my boy. Yes, sir. Yo, Jack Me Hoff, man. Thank you for stopping by, bro. I apologize for not being able to stay any longer, but I'm about to go get some food. Your boy is hungry, and my brain is gone. Going from a final to peak fiction, my brain is gone. My brain is gone, but it was worth it. And, man. Yo, Izzy and Thing, thank you so much for watching the skit. Yo, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, Hajimari's a special game in the mirror. Yeah, Hajimari's people. Yeah, that's a peak fiction for real, yo. Definitely make sure to have a good PC that can run that. So, once again, Paradigm of Perfection. Yo, hold on. We're ending the stream on this, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get my water. And then we're going to end the stream on this. Here we go. We're ending the stream on Mabruk, who states, once again, Paradigm of Perfection, exemplar of the peerless, quintessence of the inimitable, fastigium of brilliance, zenith of the medium, landmark in history, benchmark for media, peak fiction, fire. And I will add on to that by saying, with Super Alatron, who says, great to be here, happy to experience the Go Peak Fishing with y'all, have a great day. All of you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, because what we just experienced was a universal language being spoken into our veins. That goot, that raw, that fire, and that peak fiction. If you only watch the reaction streams, I will see y'all on Christmas time, where the Santa hat will be on, because not only is it Christmas time, it'll be time for the best-selling manga in history as well. I'll see y'all then. Have an awesome one. Peak fiction, y'all.